This vehicle is the Arto 72L from Niesmann Bischoff. It's in fact one of the smallest vehicles that they do. Costs €124,000. And let's have a quick look at it. So we'll start off at the garage, and as you can see, they're demonstrating how many bags you can get in there. So you've got two there, well one's there, but there could be a second one, and there's plenty of room for other things. Also up here you've got your electronics, so you need to get a hold of anything there, the charger, what have you. It's all up there, easy to get to in the garage. Now just have a quick look at the length. It's 723 centimeters long and 232 centimeters wide, and which gives us a clue that it's on a Fiat Ducato basis. And let's have a look around the lounge first. So you've got the bed above the driving position, and you have a quite cozy setup around there. I'm now going to sit down in the passenger seat and to show you what else we've got down there. So we've got a width-wise bed, and where are the steps? Well, you probably guessed. The steps are these things here. Just pull this out like that, and that makes a step to get up into bed. And when you don't want that there, you can just pull this one here up, and that's in and out quite easily. The bed is this unusual shape, which is becoming increasingly popular, not only in the more luxurious models like this, but also in some of the cheaper ones. This ensures that as much space is used as possible for the bed, and so you've got, for example, that would have been a bigger toilet and bathroom had it been straight, but it's up to you. What would you rather have? Larger bed or a larger amount of space in the washroom? As far as the shower is concerned, the toilet actually moves in and out. So if you don't want it in here, you can put it, it goes into the garage, slides in and out like that. You can see there's the door, and that makes you a very big shower when that's needed. Also there's a bar at the top here, something which I know it looks minor, but I really appreciate a bar so I can get my clothes to dry. They've been out in the rain or the snow or something, and that's the best place for drying them. Lots of people do it in the garage. That's why garages are often heated, but I think it doesn't make much sense. If it's raining, you're not going to go to the garage, take your clothes off and then come into the vehicle, even though it's only 3 or 4 meters from the garage. Let's come back into the bedroom, and so windows on each side. On this side we've got lights. One of the problems having windows on each side is that you've got nowhere to put your pillows up if you sit up in bed and you read, for example. Having said that, there's so much space lengthwise that you could probably even stick pillows up there and read, should you so desire. Now here we have it's a washroom, or wash basin I should say, not washroom. And in here we have your hanging space, and you keep your clothes in there, and you can change the height of the shelves should you so desire. Now you've got a privacy door here, so if you're asleep in here and somebody's in there, you can lock the door, or close the door anyway. Of course, if somebody's in here and needs to use the toilet, they're going to have to open the door anyway. Kitchen offering a great amount of space. Also, I often talk about the using up here for doing your washing up. Well, in this case, not only can you leave the plates on the top, you can also sort of try stacking them in there, should you so desire. That's a really good feature, because like most people do actually leave their washing up here, and then the water just goes down. So look at the sink. Now the covers are quite heavy, and whereas in many areas in vans like this they're looking for lightweighting, in a case like here, for example, on the kitchen top, they've gone for quality rather than light weighting. Very good quality stuff here. Drawers, and a drawer comes out here as well, so you get your pans in there. Now I'm at the Caravan Salon trade fair in Dusseldorf, and this is the very first day, and this is the trade day, and the public will be allowed in as from tomorrow. So that's why you can hear all these noises outside. Now another feature I'm going to point out as I'm in the driving place is this, the floor. It's flat. It's flat all the way down there, which is, you know, I think that's an excellent feature. You're not sort of tripping up over things halfway through the van. Another feature you've got here, underfloor storage, and quite a lot of it. What does that tell you? Well, not only that you've got a place to keep your stuff that you're not using all the time, but also it's a double floor, which means it's going to be much warmer. Niesmann Bischoff very much push the fact that their vehicles are all year round vehicles. They don't use the word full timing in their publicity, but they clearly insinuate that this is a sort of vehicle that you could spend your entire life in, if you like. Really, you could absolutely live in something like this. Now this model here, which is one of the smaller models, and in my opinion it's easier to get around with in than something which is, say, over 8 meters, and it's, let's face it, it's supremely attractive inside, absolutely wonderful. I think I'll finish with the window. And the reason I love these windows, this fantastic panorama it gives. It's like you're sitting somewhere with a view and you've got this to look out of. It's absolutely amazing. Now I want to give you the bad news on the window. I don't know how much it costs to replace one of these ones, but I did see costs for replacing a Niesmann Bischoff window, and it was horrendous on the windscreen. It really was a lot of money, and that would be something I would go through my mind before buying an integrated version of any vehicle. Let's face it, windscreens have to be replaced quite often, and I doubt if insurance will cover you for more than, say, first thousand in the UK anyway, first £1,000. Having said that, I think this is an absolutely wonderful vehicle.